So I didn't get this on camera, but take a look at my death score. There's a zombie pigman that's trying to kill me, and he's got my stuff. Where'd he go? He took my stuff. Hey there everyone, my name is GamePar and welcome back to another episode from the Minecraft Cafe. This is episode 2 and we are here in our temporary base area. I say temporary, who knows how long we're going to be here. But we have just upgraded to the latest snapshot released just the other day. We are now on 19W11B from Minecraft 1.14 and I've just discovered a bug. So I'm going to do what would normally be looking up, and I'm looking up, but the camera's looking down. And now I'm going to look down, but the camera goes up. Isn't that weird? What a strange little bug. Anyway, I've been doing some grinding work off camera, as you can kind of see. This is really hard to control because normally I'd be looking at the camera and I'm looking in the opposite direction. But we've got a bit of a cactus farm going on here. I've expanded the wheat farm. I got some melon seeds from one of those wandering traders, and we've created an AFK fish farm. The AFK fish farm is the exact same fish farm that I built in Minecraft 1.13. And it's a very simple design, and it just works. Basically, what we've got going on here is a hopper going into the chest. We've got a fence post with a gold pressure plate on top, note block, a block on top of that to silence the note block, and an iron trap door. And the water gets placed in here. This is the water source block, and you just aim at the right place and AFK fish. So I've also put some iron doors on here so that we don't get mobs bothering us, since we are in hard difficulty. And look at what we've picked up just with a little bit of AFK fishing. I've not been doing a whole lot because I want to be sensitive to the other players on the server, since we are still in snapshots and our data packs aren't quite working 100% yet. We've managed to get double shulker shells working. We've managed to get mob heads working. We also have a data pack installed to let other players know when somebody is AFK on the tab screen. That's not tab. There we go. We've also added a death counter on the tab screen. So you can see that I've died once since we installed the death counter on the tab screen. So a couple updates that we've got going on here. I've moved our XP generator over here so that I could expand the cactus farm out here. But you know what I'm realizing? Man, harvesting cactus by hand is no fun at all. We need to build for ourselves a cactus farm, an automated cactus farm like we did in 1.13, and we're also going to need to build for ourselves an automated kelp farm, which will be an upgrade to what we built in 1.13, because I want to get XP generation down super early in this series. So I think we're going to start building the cactus side of those automated farms today, because I need lots of XP. Before we installed the death counter in the tab screen, basically what would happen is I'd go off somewhere, take a chance, try to get XP by killing things or harvesting in the nether, and something would kill me and wipe away all the XP I generated. Then I'd try to build it back up and get up to like 27 where I'm now, and something would kill me, take me down. So I need to get some enchanting done. So let's look at seeing if we can get a bit of a... this whole camera thing is so weird. But let's see if we can get an automated cactus farm built in today's episode. Now, in an attempt to get prepared, I've been harvesting as much string as I could get my hands on. And I've got 58 string so far. Now, that's not going to do us a whole lot in regards to the cactus farm. So we are going to have to find a whole pile of more string. And we do not have a string farm yet on the server. But I do want to show you something that I did find, because we're also going to need to get some... Ooh, boats are a bit glitchy right now. Ooh, I don't like that. That's something that they're going to need to fix in the snapshot. Boats are definitely not smooth. Alright, as long as we don't turn, I guess it's not too bad, and I'll just turn a little tiny bit at a time. I was over here wandering around and I kind of stumbled across something. Here we are. I finally found my little hole here in the ground, and we've got for ourselves a zombie spawner. This is going to be really important because we have not yet found any potatoes or carrots. So I'm going to probably just turn this thing off. Well, I take the lights off. Just put a block here and a block here so that they can't get to me. And I'm just going to sit here and kill them until I can get some goods off of them. And what I might do is just set up a bit of a hopper chain here so I can easily access the goods without the zombies being able to get to me. We just got carrots. Awesome. Now I just have to sit here and wait for some potatoes. And we just got our potato. One potato, but that's good enough. So let's get this into the inventory and head back over to our little temporary base. And oh, hello. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. So I got my potato, I got my carrots. I'm gonna take out some of the wheat here, probably either end, I imagine, and replace it with potatoes and carrots. I've got some bones. We're gonna make up some bone meal and get good harvest going pretty quick here. You know, I gotta say, I do appreciate the new sounds for planting and harvesting crops. So much less annoying. I think that's looking pretty good. Lots of potatoes, lots of carrots, and soon the little fields will be full. All right, next task is doing the cactus farm. So this place might look a little bit familiar. It is the previous season on 1.13, and no, I'm not on the Infinity Craft server. This is a world download that I have, and I've just come back here to reference what we did. And actually, if I go into spectator mode, we can actually go down inside and see what we did. I really do appreciate the setup that we had here. The width and everything like that. I'm just wondering if we can streamline that a little bit. No, we really can't streamline it at all. The most that we could do is add an additional row of cactus in here, and I'm not quite sure why I didn't do that. Maybe because I wanted to have the walkthrough. I'm going to basically copy this design because it worked so well and build it in maybe a bit of a smaller scale at my little temporary base area. So I didn't get this on camera, but take a look at my death score. There's a zombie pigman that's trying to kill me, and he's got my stuff. Where'd he go? He took my stuff. Oh no. Did he go to the... He's here. No. No. Okay, I've got to get you back through the overworld so I can then kill you. Go back through the portal. There we go. Okay, got my stuff back. This is still here. Don't know if you've noticed, but when you're swimming, you can get up to the surface and swim like you're swimming underwater, but still breathe. Really strange. I got my first mob head. Sweet, and it is a drowned. That's going in the collection. We're gonna have to set up a special chest for these. Last season of 1.13, I was putting them on the wall. They were losing their name. I think this time around, they're going in a chest. And I think that we should continue our competition to see who can collect the most mob heads. Yeah, that should definitely be a thing. All right, step 1. Clear out the existing cactus farm. So I've just opened my camera count so you can get a good look to see where exactly we are. We have this little island going on here that is just sort of north of the spawn area, and this is going to be our GamePar Industries island where we're going to have the majority of our big farms. And so it's not going to be our base per se, but it's going to be kind of the centralized hub for our farms. And you can see where the cactus farm, the existing cactus farm is, and we're going to start building the automated cactus farm there, and probably kelp farm right next to it, meaning we're going to need to maybe, you know, this is actually a little small. Maybe we should move over to this area over here. Maybe this should be the hub of GamePar Industries. This whole section over here. Next step is to lay out the foundations, and I think I have decided that I'm going to build it here. So I've got the foundations mapped out here and in place. My next step is to dig out the retrieval area, and because I only have iron shovels and the pigman killed me, took away all my experience, it's going to be a little while before I've got decent tools to dig with, so it's going to take me a while, and it's going to take me a lot of iron shovels to get through this. So the basic foundation is in place. Let me give you a quick tour of what's going on here. Up top is the water source area for our top water flow system, and there's going to be a floor that goes right up to this point that's going to be 8 blocks long, and the water will push any cactus that falls down here. The build is just 2 blocks too wide in order to have it work out perfectly, so that means that we have underneath here a second water flow that will be 8 blocks long, bringing us right to the edge. I tried in my last time building this to put ice along here, but cactus would fall and get caught on the ice and wouldn't get pushed off. So this 2-tier water flow system is the solution to that. Down here we have the water channel. We're gonna need to put ice in here, which we don't have yet, so I've got to go off and find ice. And we're gonna have a hopper collection system. So I can't build the water flow system yet because we don't have ice, but what I can do is go ahead and build the collection area here. So I'm gonna put a chest down temporarily, and I'm going to put 2 hoppers in place. I crafted up 12 hoppers. That's going to be enough for now. And I'm going to cover this one and bring this wall down here. So the layer I'm sitting on right now will eventually have ice blocks on it and water streams, which will push all the ice into this, all of the cactus into this hopper, and it will collect in our system. I'm just going to remove these blocks for the moment. I will put them back in place now, but I need the ladder here to get out. So we're going to build a full-fledged collection system down here and be able to collect all of the cactus that grows in this system. So I guess my next job is to, oh, that's so weird. Looking the wrong way. My next job is to go find some ice. I'm definitely not going to pass up the opportunity to check these things out as I come along them. I'm not filming much in the boat because boats in 19W11B seem to be bugged out. So it gives a really bad visual. Ah, there we go. Chest. All right. Okay, iron, that's good. We need some iron. And I'm definitely not passing up some XP, so not bad. Let's see if there's I need air. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. No, I'm not dying. Oh. So actually I just stood up in my chair trying to get out of there. Like actually stood up in my own chair at my desk here trying to get out. So, that was kind of funny. Oh, I'd better heal up before I go back in. I'm going to attack this thing from above. Get myself a really good air breathing hole. All right, let's go in. Oh man, I should have just found this. That would have given me all the carrots I wanted. We got something else cool to check out. I think we found another village. So let's go see what this village looks like. All right, we can see right off the bat that the houses do look different. They all have beds here, usually. Color scheme is yellow and white. Oh, hello, kitty cat. Do I have any raw fish? Will you take cooked fish? Nope. Only raw fish. Okay. I think every village I go into, I'm gonna have to ring the bell. Ooh, we got some farmers. Let's see. Farmer Novice? You look like an old regular guy from before. Are you a nitwit? What's going on with you? All right, well, let's check out these builds. See what's in them. See if there's anything cool. I'm gonna shear these sheep because I need a bed. I need a bed. I need a bed. This village seems to be all tiny houses with absolutely no loot. How rude, but it does have an iron golem. Oh! We got a jungle temple. I'm curious if the loot for jungle temples has changed at all in 1.14. At the very least, we're going to be able to get a little bit more TNT. Well, we got some gold, some bones. We don't really need rotten flesh. String. String is important. I will take the string. I will take the gunpowder. Golden apple, yes, please. Saddles, I don't care about. String is very important. And more string, another golden apple, more gunpowder. All right, well, not a whole lot in there, but that was good for string anyway. This looks like a new biome, a shattered savanna. Interesting. Oh, we got our bug back. We've got a bug where we're getting cooked meat. And I don't have flame on my sword. This is really interesting terrain generation. It's kind of cool. Oh, wow. All these arches, and I guess these are areas where mobs could spawn, though. Yes, they're spawning. Let me run away. Well, I might not have found any ice yet, but I think I found a villager city. This thing looks huge. Honestly, it looks absolutely massive. It looks like if you want to create an iron farm in this version of Minecraft, you need a ridiculous amount of villagers. So, yeah, we need to know where a really good village is. Anything underneath here? Nope. We need to know where some really good villages are so that we can get villagers, and I don't know if breeding villagers works the same or not. There's so much to learn. Another bell. I'm here. A good sign is that every village has had one of these guys wandering around, so that tells me that we've got some potential. Oh, these are looms. Interesting. Ooh. So how does this work? I don't have any stones on me to try it out with. Well, not much to find in the village, but cool nonetheless. I just had to run away because I was being pelted by a guy with a trident. Hopefully I might be able to, like, see all those tridents there? I wonder if I can get a trident. I don't have great armor, so is that him there? Ooh. That's not him there. So maybe he died in the sun? Because I quickly slept and made it day. So where did he go? Don't tell me I lost another trident guy. Okay. Let's check all of these. Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, let's go for broke. No, I can't die here. That's so much stuff. Please tell me I took coordinates. Well, after a good chunk of time and some pretty lucky guesses. Oh man, he's still there. Oh, I've got to get out of here. Get out of here. Woo! Do I have... Okay, let's see. What do I have? Okay, I am missing some of my stuff here. Okay, let's get a chest and put a chest down and temporarily dump like a whole bunch of this stuff in here. We're gonna have to eat our golden apples and that kind of thing. Okay, bow. Yeah, let's eat a golden apple. And then we're gonna see what we can do here. We killed him. Did he drop a trident? No, he did not drop a all that work and no trident. Ah, that is so sad. So I've decided that I am going to leave some stuff behind here. Also, I'm going to take my quartz just so that I don't lose this place again. I went back through my video and I found coordinates of the village that we found, that we were at. And once I found that, I started wandering in about the right direction. And I came across it. What is that over there, I wonder? Let's see what is over here. We've got some structures. And I'm curious what those are. We've also got some water glitches here. Are these scarecrows? Does this mean that we've got a village going on here? I am unsure. Let's get my... Yeah, we definitely have scarecrows. Is there a village around here or something? Or are they just random? Huh. They must just be random. Look what I found! This is gonna be super important. I'm definitely taking the cords down of this because we're gonna need a lot of sea lanterns, and might be a while before anybody else builds a sea lantern farm on the server. So I'm gonna take down the coordinates of this farm and I'm going to claim it as my own. I am literally hours into this search for ice and I haven't found anything yet. Do I ever miss elytra? Well, we are coming up to a new type of village here. This looks like it's a plains village biome, so we might as well step out and check it out. This is the composter farmer. Okay. And yet again, there is a iron golem there. That's kind of cool. I still don't have any raw fish, do I? No. Ooh, there's double storied houses in here now. And I will take your emeralds. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. This is a really cool little village. Okay, so far this is my favorite of the villages so far. Obviously, ooh. This is the lectern, I believe. So this must be the home of the librarian. Oh, there's the table saw again. Oh, there's a sunken boat here too. I didn't even notice that. Sunken boat, but no chest. That's kind of sad. Well, I think that's all of the houses in this village. That was kind of cool, having the multi-level buildings and stuff. I think that, you know, I don't know much about the villager mechanics in this. I know that they've changed that up. I'm not sure how great that's going to be for us, but I do like the improvements to the villages. So I've managed to get myself back home, but without a single block of ice to talk about. So let's just see what is that? Fern? No, thank you. These wandering traders really don't have much good stuff to trade. So no blocks of ice, but I have come back with a boatload of goodies. So I'm going to offload and then head off in a completely different direction and just try to see if I can find some ice. Now, I did manage to find some pumpkins, so I'm going to plant these and get a few of them to start growing, because when I go to the end, I'm definitely going to need to wear pumpkin head. I also picked up some bamboo. I really don't know how bamboo is supposed to grow. Well, I've placed some down and hopefully it'll grow. I don't really know. Apparently I can use this as a fuel source, so maybe bamboo might be a better fuel source than the kelp. It might be easier to grow. Well, the bamboo is growing. That's a good sign. Quite quickly, you see that we've got quite the forest here going on, the bamboo forest. And I chopped this piece of bamboo by the torch down right about here because I was curious to see if breaking it right at the bottom would allow it to grow again, since it didn't have those kind of leaves on the top. And yeah, it grows quite quickly. Actually, I'm surprised it hasn't sprouted up a new level right here in front of us. It does grow quite quickly. I think this is going to be a decent source of fuel for furnaces, but for the purposes of our XP generators, and especially if we set up another XP store over at spawn, I'm still going to be wanting to use the kelp blocks, because kelp blocks will smelt exactly 20 items, meaning 5 stacks of items that we put in the hopper. We only need 16 blocks, and it perfectly smelts the items without any loss of fuel. So we'll still want the kelp farm for that. But yeah, coming along quite nicely. So time for me to go off and try to find more ice. All right, I was just wandering through this area here, and I was sure that I saw a cat, but then realized it's a fox. Found my first fox. Now that's a sight for sore eyes. We finally found some, and we are like something like 4,000 blocks plus away from spawn. So it took an my boat. I need that to get back. All right. Well, it took an awful long time to get here. It took an awful lot of time to find this thing, but we have a source of packed ice. Wonderful. It took me hours to find it and only a couple of minutes to collect it, but we've got lots of stacks of packed ice. Time to head off back home before we die. We have successfully arrived back. That kind of looks really interesting with the bamboo. Make some interesting walls with that, because you can sort of walk through, but at times you sort of can't. So we are back with the packed ice, and now we can get work done on our cactus farm. Now you might be asking, GamePar, you built a massive cactus farm and massive kelp farm in your previous series. Why are you doing that now? You've already done it. Well, here's the thing. There are just some things you can't live without in Minecraft. And for me, that is my XP generators, because, well, I go through a ton of XP. So in order to generate the XP generator, which I just can't live without, I need cactus and I need kelp. And I just want to get it out of the way right away so that we can get on with the season. So we're down in the trench, and we are going to lay down our packed ice, and I'm pretty sure you can't see through packed ice, right? Yeah, you can't see through packed ice, so it doesn't matter that we've got junky blocks going down here. And this is only going to be about a stack of blocks long, so we've got more than enough to do this job. Next job is doing the water streams. And we're going to need to do the item sticky protection. I know that's not the technical term, but we got to get the protection from items sticking in the water streams. So I think I have the necessary items to complete the water flow collection system here. So let's see if we can do this quickly. We're going to start with a water source. We're going to take this down here, and we are going to put a slab in place right here. There we go. I need more water because I do not have an infinite water source here. There we go. Just made for myself an infinite water source. I had to borrow that block there. We're going to put a water source block. Nope, that's wrong. I want it to go right there. Then we're going to put a fence post right. Wow, I built the wrong thing. I built fence posts instead of building fence gates. Let me go fix that. All right, that problem's been rectified. Let's see if we can get our fence gate going here. Open it and dump in some water. There we go. So basically what that does is it prevents items from falling on the slab and getting stuck. So everything that comes into the water stream will get pushed down the way. All right, so we are just I'm gonna go along and do the exact same thing all the way down. There we go, water stream in place. Now if I've done this properly, I should be able to throw my bucket in here and pick it up in here. Perfect. There we go. That is the water stream in place. The next step is to put the bottom water platform in. So the way I'm going to get the water platform in here is by laying down a barrier, and then I'm just going to fill this area here with water source blocks. Next step is to get rid of all the sand. And the nice thing is we'll be able to collect it all in that chest. There we are. One side done. I'm going to repeat the process on this side over here. Successfully replicated on the second side. Next is going to be the platform going here, but just realized I'm going to need some glowstone. I would prefer to use sea lanterns, but we're not that far in the game yet. So I will go to the nether and harvest for myself enough glowstone blocks to do this. After a bit of a hairy time in the nether, I've got 40 glowstone blocks, and that'll get me the platform done. But I'm going to need to brave that area and get some more, because I'm going to need to put some light sources in the walls dividing the cactus. I put walls in between the rows of cactus so that when they pop off, they have less of a chance of getting destroyed on other pieces of cactus. So I clearly didn't have enough of the glowstone, so I've had to go back into the nether, risk my life for some more, and I've got a little bit over a stack. But I did catch a few more extra diamonds, so that was kind of cool. So I've made a slight adjustment since I last showed you this. I've extended this by 1 block. I've also started, I redid the water flow system down there so that it ends right before the hopper, which means down on this end that the end water flow is going in underneath, which I guess you can't see from this vantage point, but it's going in underneath there. So if for some reason we decide we want to extend this in the future, we can do that and just continue to hook it up into the same water flow system. But this thing is going to produce so much that I'm never going to need to expand it. I don't ever think I will. I've got the glowstone in place, and I was about to put the water in, but I realized I needed to put the slabs that the sand is going to sit on. So I've got this little supporting structure here, and we are going to grab, I'd made this up. You now make stone, the old stone slabs, which are now smooth stone slabs, you have to make out of smooth stone. And you have to make that by cooking stone. And I want to use these slabs. So I had to cook them all up. All right, we are doing every second slot. So we're going to do this, and we're going to come along and then break these off once we get this set in. So I'm going to do that for all 5 rows. All of the slabs are in place, and I've got the start of the separation walls down. Now I've had to take a lot of my sand that I've had on hand and turn it into glass to start this out, so I need to take a few minutes and mine out some sand from a nearby desert. And I don't really have good tools, so again, I'm going to go through an awful lot of iron shovels doing this, and it's probably going to take me some time. Not gonna lie. Sand in hand, lots of it, or at least enough to get started on this project. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start laying down the first few layers on this section here of the farm and see how far I can get. I think the resource that's going to be the sticking point for me is string. I only have, I think, 2 and a bit stacks. Let me just run in here and double check that, because I need to grab it anyway. No, 1 and a wee bit. So definitely that's going to hold us up, the string. But I'll lay down whatever I can and show you that progress. 2 layers done, and that's all the resources that I have. I can't go any further until I find some more string, so I need to go out and do some more resource gathering. Also, I've got some more sand smelting away so I can raise these 2 walls up just to make sure that the cactus, when it breaks off, is getting down into the water and not going elsewhere. But you can see that cactus is growing and breaking off, and it's going to start collecting in there. But that is all the time that I have for today's episode. If you have enjoyed this episode, make sure that you hit that like button. If you're new to my channel or you haven't done so yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button today and make me a very happy GamePar. As always, please do take a few moments and check out the other Minecraft Cafe members' YouTube pages. Well worth your time. Hit their subscribe buttons and give them a little bit of love. But for now, this has been GamePar playing on the Minecraft Cafe. Have a great day, everyone.
Avery, what should everybody do?
Subscribe.
That's right. Subscribe.